Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the LSU Tigers and the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense comes onto the field first today. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
And this offense is going to have their hands full, and especially this offensive line. And it's not just this year. Like, you watch this group, they're dominant, they're physical. Like, they're gonna make you earn everything you get. But it seems like with this program, Palmer, it's year after year after year. Plug and play, next guy, physical, fast, disruptive defensive linemen.
Yeah, they've set a standard, I think, at that position, at this school. When you look around college football, they're always dominant up front. They're able to recruit a specific athlete tailored to their style of defense and attacking. And it doesn't matter what year it is, who the opponent is, this D-line creates a lot of problems, and they're living in the backfield.
Scanning the field, it's Ward. Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this guy is a big, and I mean big, target. Trey'Dez Green. He's coming off a game in which he had 3 catches. 2 of them wound up in the end zone in their victory. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Sells to run, looking to pass. Moves to his right. Lets it fly. Right side, it's Green. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. LSU quick to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Berry. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Looking to throw. Back's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Gets it into the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sells to fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll give it to Baxter. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Ward. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Taken down right away. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. At the 35, he's open. Turning on the Jets. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still... the turf.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Keeps it on the bootleg. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Working that wide receiver screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the 1st? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. first down. It's Baxter again. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. To the air, it's Ward. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Has to have it on fourth down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big fourth down stop.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Third and long coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Out wide right, it's Green. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's got his man across the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Left side is Patterson. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Patterson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on second down. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. Got some green grass. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Durham. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Now on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Near the marker, it's Wilson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Green. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Delayed handoff, it's Berry. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Trying to run, it's Berry. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Short pass. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking long. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Making his first move. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Here comes the heat. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going for the big play. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Left side is Wilson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now the Tigers will use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's got him still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A first down for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker...
Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. He's got the first down. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Going to the run, it's Durham. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the edge, it's Patterson. Quick spin on the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Driven back.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Trying to beat the D deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Finds some room. Touchdown, Wildcats. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The give to Caden Durham. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Green. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Handoff, Durham running left. Past the 6. Turning it on. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is good.
LSU 42, Kentucky 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Right side, it's Ferguson. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Turns up, it's Jackson. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Makes the grab, it's Ferguson. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. Motion from the wideout. On the RPO, got him. Dragged down.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Ward. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Patterson. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. This time they'll throw it. Sends it downfield. Makes a grab deep. Breaks away on the left. The 20. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Wants to throw. It's long. Rush is on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Rush right in his face. Caught. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Handoff, Caden Durham. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Second down, going to throw it. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caden Durham again. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. Here's Durham. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, LSU! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Makes his man miss. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Moves the pocket. It's long. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throwing right. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Durham. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Durham one more time. Oh, he's got some space. Jumped on top of the pile.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good.
Snags it and he's open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Still looking to his right. He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Harris. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Ivory. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, You're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like we've stopped them all game long. Like they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team.